When your wife makes more money than you, what happens? Is that a bad thing? Is it a good thing that your wife makes more money than you? This is what I struggled with for many years of my life and still am struggling with in marriage. We've been married 17 years, and my wife and I have built businesses together. We've opened women's clothing stores. We've had a salon. We still have a salon. We sell furniture. I was a personal trainer, and she does hair. So we do a little bit of everything. And if it wasn't for us, we wouldn't be able to do those things as a team. And my wife does make more money than me behind the chair, and I made less money doing my personal training, and now I'm a performance coach. But what I found out in that is my wife didn't care about the financial aspect. She cared about my certainty. And most men think that women find money and looks attractive. Like, those are the two things. Like, you got a six-pack and you got to make a lot of money, you're going to get a lot of girls, right? It's like the whole adage, like, if you drive a nice car, sports car, girls are going to look at you differently, which they do. But at the end of the day, if you're married to a woman that is in power, that wants more in life, she wants you to be certain. She wants you to be certain about what you want in life. And for many years, I was providing a great job, bringing home good money. So was she. But I was not certain about anything I wanted. I wasn't putting in the work in my body. I wasn't putting in the work in our marriage. I wasn't putting in the work in my being. I wasn't putting in the work in my business. I was comfortable. It was easy. And with comfort becomes no creation. And that is something that I didn't realize in the moment that was costing me, was that my being comfortable cost me a lot of years of uncertainty, pain, guilt, shame, anger, jealousy, all those things. And they all could have been avoided if I would have showed up in discipline like I do now. And for so many men, they lack that clarity of what they need to do because their friends, their buddies, their people they work with, TV, Netflix, whatever it might be, social media, is telling you, hey, you're doing a great job. You make great money. Like, I made $150,000 to $175,000 doing training, working like 4 days a week, like 5 hours a day. It was cush. But my wife was making like $500,000 or $600,000. And I wasn't certain about what I wanted. I was using her as a shield for me not to do that much because she's going to pick up the slack anyways. And we live a good life, got great cars, got nice house, kid go to private school. Like, it's good. I got no problem. But my wife was dying. She was hurting. And I was too inside. I didn't know why. I couldn't figure it out. I would wake up with anxiety from drinking too much. I would be sitting there being like, is this what life's about? Like, every month, like, we're paying our credit card, we're doing those things, but we don't have abundance in the bank account. My body's not where it should. We're not having as much sex as I'd like. We're not connecting like I would like. And God, I'm like, I know who God is, but I'm like 50% in when it's convenient for me. And I made a choice about 8 months ago to go all in on all areas in discipline, in body, being, balance, and business. I set a yearly goal, went back to the monthly, and then weekly, and then daily. So I didn't get off track. And what I found is my wife kept watching me. And I did it for myself. I didn't do it for her. I didn't do it for anybody else. I did it for me, to make me better. And what I found is my wife was watching me. And every day I did something. Yes, I went backwards and fucked up and those kind of things, but when I kept pushing forward, after about 5 months of me doing it, she started to open up and started saying things and doing things that I never thought would happen again. Never thought would happen in general. And she says, the way you show up in certainty is so attractive. And that's all I've ever wanted. We'll figure out the money. We'll figure out everything else. But you showing up in your body, you showing up as a husband, as a father, as a man of God, and trying in your business, doing things that make you uncomfortable, she's like, that's what makes me attractive to you. If you lose it all, we lose it all. But if you're trying, I'm all in. And so that is the main thing, is that men, you have to live in certainty. And women too, but especially men. You have to live in certainty in all areas of your life, body, being, balance, and business. Because if you do not, you will live a life of scarcity, not knowing what is next for you, living life of sedation. You're just getting by. And God wants you to have more. And you know you need more. And it's possible. It's very, very possible. When you show up in certainty, it's amazing the people around you, what they'll say, what they'll do, things that will happen, good and bad. But just sit back and watch, because I'm living it right now, and the shit I'm seeing is pretty cool. So when you show up in certainty in all areas, body, being, balance, business, and know exactly what you want, and not what other people want, but what you want, game over.